Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to review Season 8's Episode 5 of The Flash, which is titled Armageddon Part 5. Barry was on a phone with Joe in the 4th episode's ending scene. In Episode 5, Joe is seen talking to Barry on the phone and then Barry shows up in front of him and happily hugs him and also tells him about the reverse flashpoint. After that, Damian shows up from behind. Joe is shocked to see him at first, but then Damian expresses that he could be connected to the time stone and that is why he's still here. Then everyone is seen at Star Labs, where Iris also mentions that there was no trouble in the past 2 months and in fact it was boring. And everyone also feels sorry for Barry as he had to go through all of this. Then at the CCPD, Thawne shows up and draws attention on himself to talk with the Flash. But Mia shows up and tries to shoot him and he throws a lightning on her. And as Thawne is just about to kill Mia with the classic reverse flash vibrating hand style, the Flash shows up and stops him. Thawne here mentions that he wants to be saved by them and he is fading away from the timeline. He is seen contained in a force field in the speed lab at Star Labs. When Caitlin goes to see Thawne, he humiliates her by bringing up Ronnie and Caitlin makes her mind that Thawne must be left to die as the timeline is just 2 hours away to erase him. About Mia, I was right. She came to find her brother for whom she has been looking for since 2 years. Iris and Caitlin also tries to convince Barry to let Thawne die, but Chester and Allegra are seen raising their voices and mentioning that heroes don't let anyone die. But here Iris is seen saying that they are the new kids and they don't know how dangerous Thawne is. Barry goes to Thawne and asks him that what will he do after they save him. Thawne answers that he will continue his life's work to destroy Barry's life again. When Barry asks him why is he so obsessed to destroy Barry's life, here Thawne reveals the whole truth and the origin of the reverse flash. He says that after 2 centuries, Thawne finds a way to connect with the speed. He also admires the Flash at this time and wants to become like him. And when he succeeds and is about to save a crowd, instead Barry shows up and saves them whom Thawne was supposed to save, and he also steals all the praise which Thawne deserved. And from that moment, Thawne decides to destroy Barry's life. Then Despero shows up and warns Barry that if he saves Thawne, there will be consequences and Despero will take matter in his own hands. When Team Flash decides to let Thawne die, Joe enters and scolds Iris and Barry and also mentions that heroes don't just save good people and it's their responsibility to save everyone, whether it's good or bad. Barry also finds a way of saving Thawne, which is to take his speed as Jefferson did to him before. Then Despero takes control over Mia to attack Team Flash and also takes Flash and starts fighting with him. Mia attacks and also shoots Caitlin in the leg, but then Iris convinces her that she can fight this mind control and Cecile also helps. And I think Barry also learned some tricks, because when Despero attacks Barry, he is seen generating some kind of lightning force field and throwing that towards Despero again. We got some really great fight scenes, and at a time Barry also stops a car with his lightning shield which Despero throws on him, and then he does like a great lightning burst and Despero is thrown away. After that, Barry is seen back at the Star Labs and they come to know about Despero harnessing some flame and trying to blow the whole city in order to kill Thawne. I also need to apologize here as I got a wrong news of Mia giving the golden boots to Barry and I conveyed it in one of my last videos. The tech that Barry brought from the future had some really amazing material which was able to direct any kind of energy to any direction, and Chester originally makes the golden boots out of them for Barry. So when Despero tries to nuke the city, Barry runs around him and drives the nuclear-like energy and runs over a building, turning the flame on Despero again. And when the flame hits Despero, he bursts into flames. Then Barry runs to the speed lab to save Thawne as there are only 30 seconds until the timeline sets. He succeeds in separating Thawne from the negative speed force, and now Thawne is powerless. Cisco is also mentioned here as he will lock up Thawne at Argus. And then all the members of Team Flash along with Mia are seen celebrating, and suddenly Damian shows up and Mia also threatens to kill him. Then Damien is seen having a chat with Joe, and he also does something like a spell and gives the time stone to Joe. He also mentions that Joe may need it afterwards, and then he disappears. Damien is seen at the same place where no one is there, and I think it's some kind of dimension or a place between the timelines. He also gets to see Nora, and as soon as Nora tries to hold his hand, Damien disappears, and Nora appears in front of Barry and Iris, and then Joe takes her to tell her what happened. Iris also gives a lead to Mia on William, and Mia finally decides to visit her mother, Felicity, and ask for her help. Iris also asks Mia to keep visiting till she's in this time, as Bart and Nora keep visiting and they would really get along with each other. In the post-credits, a lady officer is seen saying, "Finally everything will be normal," and then a photo frame of 2014's New Year Eve is shown, where Bart and Nora appear in the photo from behind and then the Flash. So guys, if you enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe if you're new, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comment box. Thank you.